This is Fan First Network.
All right, guys, 6-1 win. What did you think of the game tonight?
It was beautiful. That 5-run rally, oh my Jesus, it was sexy.
That might have been the best inning all year.
Oh my, it was a great watch.
I mean, Jimmy Garcia is the greatest relief pitcher that has ever graced the Toronto Blue Jays. That includes Tom Henke. I'm looking at you, Terminator.
It's fantastic. I mean, it's the first inning, you won it like right there.
Stunning first inning. I mean, yeah, especially against like 3.12 ERA, something like that. He's the best pitcher for them. I mean, a stunning first inning.
Absolute dominance in the first, and really that's what carried us. We don't need much more than that.
It was an all-right game. It was a great first inning, and then after that, the bats started going a little quiet. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Hasn't that been our biggest issue this year, scoring runs?
It has been, but surprising that we held on to the lead. You know, none of the bullpen guys blew it, but yeah, it was a great effort out there.
How would you describe the Blue Jays season so far?
So far, I feel like it's been underwhelming. We still have another half of baseball to play. I feel like we'll pick it up going into the postseason. I feel like we'll make it there.
It's a mixed bag, to be honest with you. There's a lot of good points of the season, but there's points where the hitting's been great and the pitching's been awful, and there's been points where the pitching's been great and the hitting's been awful, and there's been points where both of them are on and both of them are off. So it's a mixed bag of a season, to be honest with you.
Frankly, if I'm being honest with you, I'm a little disappointed nonetheless. I mean, look, like I said, you look at guys like Gausman, potential Cy Young candidate, don't get me wrong, he's awesome. But the run support isn't there, and I'm hoping that in the second half of the season it can be much better. I'm hoping Vladdy heats up. He's kind of due for it.
I think it's been an emotional roller coaster for everyone. The Jays last year, we made the wild card, lost 2 games in a row. That was very disappointing. As a bad Manoah start, taking into this year, getting sent down to the minors, having a horrible rehab assignment in the minors.
11 runs. 11 runs against like 16-year-olds.
Yeah, it's horrible, but I think that we can come back from this. I think that we can continue to win if the offense proves themselves.
They're pretty middle. They'll have a chance at the wild card. I don't think they're going to make it to the playoffs, but I really hope they do. But that's just because I'm biased. I'm a fan favorite, you know. But that's just, we'll see what happens, you know.
Lackluster.
What would you say is the biggest surprise this season so far?
I think Manoah, that's not a great surprise, but, it's still a bit of a shock from last season, a little bit of a change there, but, the boys, and they're doing okay to recover.
Alek Manoah, giving up bombs to teenagers, low-key disappointing, embarrassing. As a Blue Jays fan, we thought he was going to get Cy Young, a little hot take, but disappointing, man.
I'm going to be honest with you, looking at his rookie ball start, I don't know if you guys saw, it's 2.2 innings, 11 runs on 10 hits. That is horrible.
11 fucking runs, right?
11. That, against teenagers, against guys that are my age. It's horrible.
Would you go all in on this year's team, or would you wait for another year when they're more competitive?
Absolutely not. I'm waiting when they're more competitive. When they have their shit together, I'm all in. This year, not a chance.
I would go all in, and this is a bold take. If I'm Ross Atkins, I am trading away Matt Chapman at the deadline.
But would that be kind of selling a bit?
Listen, Orelvis Martinez, at the beginning of next season, he's going to get called up. I thought he was going to be on the opening roster for this year, but he's going to be on the next season. He's more than ready to come into the league. Chapman, he's on an expiring contract. I don't think he's going to re-sign. So I think the best move is to probably just sell him off, get what assets you can, trade him to probably another contending team so that they give you some assets, and then bring up the rookies. You have control for around 5-6 years, and then you chill.
This is Fan First Network.